everybody? We're back, guys. Welcome to the highest live streaming channel on earth, Higher Standard. I'm Nick420CA, guys. Higher Standard 710 on YouTube and Twitch, Higher Standard on Kick. We're high every day, live every day. Don't forget, guys, hit that notification, guys. Get over there, guys. It's going to be a quick little sesh here, little evening sesh. I rested today, got up, gonna relax, get high, get faded. I might get a game on. We'll kind of play it a little bit by ear. How's everybody doing? All right, let me make sure we got everything rocking and rolling. All right, we got to get the chat going. Chat's dialing in. All right, guys. There you go. Josh, you're over on the vertical too. Don't forget that. Oops. How you doing, buddy?
Did you just sleep all day? Why'd you do that?
I was up late. I was up till like 3, and then I had to get up to get Seb ready for school about 5, and then I went back to bed for a little bit. Every now and then I need to catch up on my sleep. Felt so good though. But oh, check this out. Got the snafu out. Nice, all cleaned.
The fucking 14 to 18 is hilarious.
It actually, for some of these rigs with these joints that are really low, it keeps it eye level. It ain't as
you know
bad.
That's why I like mine.
The other ones, if I have a rig where the mouthpiece and the joints at the same height, it's a little more difficult. This one ain't too bad.
No, look, that's the only reason I use mine. See?
Yeah.
Look, without me using mine, imagine you torching this. You feel safe torching this?
Yeah.
You feel safe torching? You feel safe torching that nail that close to your rig. Yeah. That's the whole reason I bought this extender thing. I was like, I got so paranoid heating my shit up because I would feel it and the rig would be hot as fuck. I'm like, no, I can't keep doing that.
Yeah.
One day it's just going to explode in my lap.
I got myself my little hand gripper. I've been using this. That way I get some exercise while I'm on the stream.
Oh, dude, we should get one of those ones that has the scale so we can see who has the grip strength.
Well, I know it'd be me because I used to use these things all the time. I got really strong grip strength. Like I can max this one out. Watch it, dude. No, I'm dead.
I'm like little, but I'm the only one that can open the olive jars at work without putting a hole in them. And those olive jars are fucking legit, dude. The big ass glass ones.
Well, when you max this out, it's 60 kg. So that's about 122 pounds, roughly.
Yeah, that's 100. Yeah, give or take. Most UFC fighters and NFL guys are at like 130.
Oh, I can do way harder. I mean, this is the one I do. I can do this one probably like 50 times at 120.
Oh yeah, he's got those fingers that women love.
That's right. They call me little Dicky. Yeah, that's right. Little Dicky hands.
Dick fingers. They call you dick fingers.
Look at
that. That's oh hey Mark, yeah, I saw that. Hey you know like the movie, what was it? Everything Everywhere All at Once. You guys all see that movie?
I haven't seen that yet, dude. I've been meaning to watch that.
Are you kidding me? It's a really good movie. It's a really good
It is a good movie.
Have you guys watched Civil War? I was talking about that one last night.
Oh, you gonna open one?
Yeah, it's a good one. Civil War.
Dude, yeah, I was watching that last night with Kirsten Dunst. Dude, that's a good, accurate like depiction of what would fucking happen. Like, people need to get their shit together because California, Texas, and Florida are going to secede, and it's going to be some shit.
Like, it's crazy though. In Civil War, California and Texas are teaming up.
Oh yeah, like in that movie, like California had already gotten fed up with the blue. That shit was crazy how accurately I felt like that was like a depiction on what would happen.
You really think that's what it was about? You really think that's what it was about?
No, it wasn't about red blue. It was about like what would actually happen and like like I liked it how it was through the reporter's eyes, like how they were like Nat Geo, like.
They kept it vague for a reason.
Yeah, that little girl who like tagged along on the trip, who like literally witnessed everybody get blown up. That shit was crazy.
Yep, time.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this one. Since I got 2 of these, I'm gonna open this one.
All right.
Gremlins 2, new batch.
What if you
I
get the thing
actually
live
enjoy
tops?
this one a bit more. I don't know why I always liked Gremlins 2 more.
Well,
What?
Gremlins 2 was fun
Is
because
that
they had
tops like
the whole
Jaws?
thing inside that mall. That was pretty fun.
Oh, that's cool as
Yeah,
shit.
it's top.
I don't know. I'm gonna probably
Right.
stream for maybe an hour or so. The family's out grabbing some sushi. I was gonna get sushi, but I just woke up and I wasn't real hungry, so I just told them to bring me back something.
Look at that. Yeah, that gum's still looking good.
Man, I bet you if you squeeze it, it turns into dust.
Eat it.
Probably.
I liked
I'm not
it.
eating it.
I remember even as a kid, after you had a pack for like a year, that gum was already stale.
I guess that's the sticker I got. Daffy the Mogwai is what they call him, I guess.
Yeah, that was the cross-eyed, crazy, stupid one.
Yep.
We won't go into what they're
the first
trying.
one was
We
good.
ain't gonna go into
Oh,
what
the second-
1980s was actually making that gremlin actually be.
Yeah.
Dr. Catheter's demise.
Yeah. All the explosions.
Yeah, the second one was also, I think, better because they had more characters of gremlins. You know, they had more different ones.
Yeah, it was funnier. It was meta too. It was meta as fuck.
Well, I think the first one was
better?
the first one was kind of going for almost a horror movie.
I like the first one more, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought I liked the first one. I liked the story better too.
Oh, any movie with Christopher Lee though. Fucking Christopher Lee.
Nice.
Catheter, Dr. Catheter. Dr. Penis Tube.
She's no dummy.
Oh yeah, and he jumped on her back.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of cards in this one. A boy and his Mogwai.
I forgot. Yeah, they just take pictures of them. That's so funny.
Right. The microwave with Marge. Like, what was it? Microwaving with Marge or whatever.
Yeah.
Like she just cooked everything in the microwave. Leonard Maltin.
That's funny. Yeah, he was filming a
Grandpa
TV show.
Fred.
Remember? Yeah, he had an old vampire show he was filming in there.
It's like I think he reviewed old movies. Or
I think he was kind of like
B-movies.
Elvira, come on and be like showing a horror movie, like a really B-rated horror movie late at night. Elvira.
Yeah.
Giddy up, a giddy up, a giddy up. I know that. That's the old.
This
Was
one.
it the Oak Ridge Boys?
Yeah. Elvira.
Elvira. Giddy up, a giddy up.
The bat gremlin getting buried alive with the concrete.
How they killed those gremlins.
All right. Yeah, in the end, that was pretty good. All right. I'll open another one tomorrow.
All right. That was a good one. What was I going to say? The first one wasn't too bad. They both were really good, actually.
No, yeah, they're good in their own ways. Like the first one, was more like horror movie.
Yeah, that's what I
think.
The
second one was a bit more
comedy.
cartoonish.
Yeah.
And zanier. Yeah.
Well,
it was pretty funny.
I think a lot of times back then they did that to us. They'd start out the first one and then they'd watch and they'd be like, well, kids like it more. We're going to make a second one. Let's soften it up a bit. They did that with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know. The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was fucking really sad. Splinter's gone. Raph's about to be dead. They're fucking hiding out in a fucking farm.
Right.
Oh, the one that was made around the same time as Short Circuit? Dude,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And they don't even fucking use their weapons.
No.
I love how I love how every weapon that each Ninja Turtle has is like a reflection of their worst part of their personalities,
Yeah.
or also the best. Because like, who's the smart one? Michelangelo.
No, Donatello.
Yeah,
Donatello's the one that's good
Donatello.
with technology, so they give him
So
the
he's the
stick.
yeah. He gets a fucking stick. The angriest one, Raphael, right? He's red, right?
Yeah,
He's the angriest
he
one,
gets
and
the
he's got
defensive
blunt
weapons.
force. He has defensive weapons. Michelangelo has ADHD, so he has fucking weapons that require the most concentration.
Right?
And I forgot
And
the
Leonardo, I
second one.
guess he's the leader, so he just gets the swords.
He just gets the swords. But I always thought that was funny.
Yeah. In the cartoon, everybody liked Donatello or Michelangelo's nunchuck. So after I believe season 1 or so, they started making him use a grappling hook. So you wouldn't see him pulling out his nunchucks.
Everyone just wanted nunchucks, and they were really fucking dangerous. If like to yourself, if you don't know how to use them, if you don't have the control,
I
Benji
had
says,
some.
then you end up whacking yourself in the nuts.
See, I was in Florida. I just went to a flea market, picked up some nunchucks, some throwing stars.
Oh,
I had some
you went
throwing
to Flea
stars and
World,
nunchucks. Yeah,
dude.
giant one. Yeah, that big one.
You went to Flea World, didn't you? Dude,
Yeah,
they're
it was
closed,
giant.
bro. Flea World was the best. Fucking, it was like 3 acres of concrete fucking flea markets.
Yeah.
You walked through.
That was
You walked
crazy.
through big tent into another big tent into another big tent. Every fucking one. Your mom has to tell you no. Everyone.
Yeah, well, it was cool because if you didn't get the Chinese, if you walked up to a booth and they didn't sell you the Chinese stars, I had butterfly knives. I bought butterfly knives, throwing stars, and nunchucks. And if the event said go get your mom, if the booth said go get your mom, you just keep walking. And I was a smart
Go to
kid.
the next
What
one.
I did is I would look for the booth with the guy sitting there and nobody's buying from him, and I'd go up to him, and that guy just wanted to sell something, so he'll sell me whatever the fuck he wanted.
Right.
But yeah, that flea market was insane. It was so big. It was so big. Every time I went there, you couldn't see everything in that flea market. It was just too fucking big.
They closed down in it was called Flea World in Orlando.
Yeah.
It was in dude, they closed down in like 20 I want to say like 2012, 2013, dude.
Damn.
When they closed down, they had like a blowout, like a last week, and they were open the whole week instead of 3 days. And like literally you couldn't get in. It was more packed than
Normal.
like anything ever. Than anything I've ever seen, it was more packed. Because
reminds me of Trader's Village
Central
over here,
Floridians did
over in
not
Texas.
want it to die, dude. Central Floridians did not want Flea World to die.
Yeah.
And when it died, we lost a great chunk.
Well, once a month or once every couple weeks, we'd always go to it.
Yeah, my mom.
Hey, that's a good question.
To it.
I was wondering that. Hey, Eric, why is your AI Lego guy wearing a turban?
I told you guys, he's really Arab. He's not Puerto Rican.
Like, is the name Eric Ramirez? Is that his real last name?
No, you got to turn it. It's like Jafar.
Eric Jafar. His name isn't Jafar.
You know what I got to do? I got to work on my.
His name is Jafar.
I got to work on my
His
AI
name is
characters
Aziz.
because I want to do some tonight with doing Dab Marines.
Ooh, that was good.
But still, that's still a good question though. Eric isn't wearing a turban.
No,
like we don't ever see him wear a turban.
He's got the
So why would
he's
they
got
have
the,
it
he had the
in a turban?
shiesty. He had the
No,
shiesty
when he rolls the shiesty up, it looks like a turban.
Yeah, he had the shiesty on when he did the video. That's why when you watch the one of him running out on the field, he had the shiesty on.
Yeah, he likes that shiesty.
Well, you know what I was thinking of doing since he had it on was I wanted to do it. I was going to have him be the Sith Lord, and then I was going to be the Jedi. And I thought since he had that on, it would have kind of went good with the look. But then I ended up using Shido, and I never went around to it. I want to get my guy doing a Dab Marine. I haven't had one guy doing a Dab Marine yet, so I'm going to see how that looks.
So that's what I tried to
Man,
do.
they just
What I got when the
they
video
look
that you see,
awful.
I tried to get you and me to I typed in me and Nick 420CA doing a dab and then chugging a beer, and that's it. Wasn't long enough.
I'll check that out, WW. I'll have to check them all out. I literally just got up. I haven't got on. And I got up and I went on Sora to see if I could do any. And it said I had to wait another like 30 minutes. I could only get 30 every 24 hours. So I got to wait to get my. I'll do some tonight. But we're doing good on it, honestly. Just those little shorts, I've gained almost 80,000 views in the last few days. Pretty good.
How many subs?
I gained 30 subs in about 3 days. Not too bad.
Not bad.
Not too bad.
Not bad.
Well, it's more than that in the last couple of weeks because it was at like 4.59 like a week or two ago, and it's at like 4.61.
Yeah, subs going. Everything's going in the right direction. That's all I always track. As long as the views are going up, the watch time's going up, and then the subs naturally will go up. Everybody on my Instagram, Facebook, they're like, guys, I just post a few over here. Most of them are over on my YouTube and my shorts.
Oh, hey. So I was outside hanging out, and I hear this fucking loud fucking thud hitting the concrete, right? It's the fucking avocados, man. No, it's like, if you heard how hard those fucking things are hitting,
Mark's like, I'm kind of scared to go back
I'm
out
starting
there
to worry
now.
because those avocado trees are pretty tall. I kind of, I'm afraid to go outside now. They're pretty hard still. Like the fucking squirrels are eating at them, and they're just spearing them off the branches.
Oh, when
they're falling.
when they fall, they're not soft yet. They're not ripe when they fall off.
Yeah, so yeah, I am kind of worried to go out there now because, like, no, those trees out there are pretty tall. If one of those falls hard enough and hits me, it's not gonna be fun.
If it hits you on the back of the neck hard enough, I know what happens there.
Yeah.
Dude, AI is. I was just watching a YouTube short guy, and this is why I get annoyed at AI. Is because like it was supposed to be like a fucking comic book short, and every fucking frame is an AI created comic book strip that's not real, and it's supposed to be telling like a Marvel story. That's where AI annoys me. It's like
Josh,
lying to people.
well, I mean, Josh, I understand. I've been up since 5. I got up at 5. I was up till about 11. And I was smoking then. And then I ended up laying down about 11, got up about 2:33. And then this is my first dab since then, I guess. So I slept for about,
oh my God.
I slept for about 3,
No,
3
Nick,
4
look what he
hours.
just asked.
What?
Josh, where have you been?
He hasn't been around. Last time Josh was here, Josh hopped on the eCam, and me and Noah were fucking with him. So he passed
So he
away.
doesn't know about Noah?
I thought Josh was on the other day.
Nope.
Yeah, he was on the other day.
Was he?
Because everybody said he's saying all
Yeah,
kinds of crazy
Noah.
shit.
No, that's IRIM founder,
Yeah.
isn't it? Who says the crazy shit?
No, Josh was on here the other day. He was, spamming up the chat like he usually does. But
anyway, Noah passed away.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And passed away August.
In August. Yeah. August 12th. I
That was
guess.
the homie, bro. Hey, where's the plaque?
Not for sure. Back there.
Yeah, dude. It sucks, dude.
I
We
guess-
don't want to rehash it, but it was hard for us, Josh. It was hard, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really want to rehash that, but We're actually
But
I'm gonna be in
yeah,
Cali
one
in
of the
what
things,
week to celebrate him.
yeah, and then we'll be going to the
To his
cemetery
grave. We're
where
gonna
he's
visit
at.
him. Yeah, no, you're good, bro. You're good. We're gonna go visit him. We love him, bro.
It's cool, man. You're a regular, so yeah, you should know. You deserve to know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just out of
we
nowhere. It
don't.
wasn't like anything like we knew. It was it was like spontaneous
Yeah,
combustion.
yeah, it's
So
very
yeah.
sudden. It wasn't. That's not how he went. That would have been crazy. But
Spontaneous combustion. No, like that. Yeah, it just blew up.
I mean, that'd be crazy. Actually, you know what? Actually, that would have been very fitting. If he just blew up.
He would like that.
He's been talking about it. He's been talking about it.
Yeah, it just blew
But
up.
no, like we don't know. We don't know how it happened. But yeah, it happened.
Well, he was always in the Discord. He was always on our live. He was actually we were watching a watch party of a USC event, and he said he wasn't feeling well
I
and got
saw.
off that, and he never seen him again.
That was the last night me and Nick ever talked to him, because it was me, Nick, and a couple other dudes, but the other dudes weren't really regulars.
Noah's
that
just
was,
sitting in his chair, ready to go live. Whoosh.
Type really, bro. That's what sucks. I know it.
Like I
just
said,
hope it was
once he stopped coming in the lives and then the Discord, I thought something was up.
Nick
you and me both
looked up.
always
You
were
know,
like, he'll be back,
Nick
he'll be
kind
back.
of looked it up on, I guess, his Instagram.
Yeah, I went on his Instagram and I went through everybody he tagged and just went on their Instagram, and one guy on their Instagram had a rest in peace Noah thing, and then I went around and was able to figure it out.
Yeah, I remember the day you said it. You were like, just got a feeling, and you looked in it. You were just trying to find somebody who mutually knew him, but then you clicked on post, and it said exactly what you didn't want to see.
Yeah, it's messed up because that's like we were his friends that he was talking to every day, all the time.
Yeah.
So and then all of a sudden, yeah, we learned by Instagram search. That's how we learned about it. So
yeah, and then his dad had a GoFundMe and had a thing about his funeral.
And I did chat with his dad a little bit, and he said that he talked about us, but like really he probably would have said something if he knew how to get a hold of us on the
Noah would
Discord.
never have kept us in the dark that hard, dude. It was definitely something sudden.
So I think each of us should have someone know about the Discord, so if something does happen,
I told my mom.
No one's kept in the dark.
After that, I texted my mom about it. I was like, "Hey, mom, if anything ever happens to me, not saying I'm sick or anything, but I was like, here's a couple links. Just go in here and let them know." It's like, well, my mom knows I know a lot of people too, because I have hundreds of friends who live all across the Florida that I go and visit. So I've told her many people, because I do dumb shit all the time. I broke both my shoulder blades 2 years ago. I've definitely told my mom who to warn, who to let know, who I love,
Yeah.
That list changes a lot, but
yeah, I'm still just shocked about Noah.
We'll never not be shocked, Nick. That's the whole thing that you and me already understand. We'll never not think this is
so
crazy.
young. Well, I think that was the thing with me. I've lost a lot of people. I've lost grandparents. All my grandparents are gone. I lost my dad. I've lost several friends. I've lost an ex-girlfriend. I mean, a lot of friends my age I've lost, and that was really tough. Losing Noah, who's so much younger than me, that's really shocking to me. You know what I mean? Because he had so much more life to live. I mean, he's a good 15 years younger than me. It's just so sad.
Yeah, he was literally my brother's age. He's my older brother's age.
Shit.
A year,
Noah could have been my kid. I mean, I remember being 15 years old. I got a couple girls that I could have ended up having a kid at that age. That's crazy.
It's crazy about that.
That sucks, Josh. Yeah,
Cheers, guys.
as a guy, you know, when you lose your dad, that really fucks you up.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, I
mean,
lost
well,
my
my brother.
grandparents, both my parents,
Yeah,
best friend.
I don't think
You
my
know,
brother's
I've
ever gonna get over it.
countless friends, like younger than me, older than me.
Yeah, I can tell that, dude.
Like
Justin's a wreck.
it really,
I remember old
it
videos
really
of Justin, but Justin now
fucking
is a
sucks.
wreck.
Yeah, dads are hard. My brother's taking it really hard.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to kidnap his ass to get him out there. It's fucking dumbest shit ever.
I wasn't even able to say goodbye to my dad. I couldn't, like, my mom was like saying, "Hey, you need to come out here," because I wasn't in town. You know,
Yeah.
so I had to travel back in town, and he passed away before I could say goodbye.
Yeah, my dad, he was
And
having
because of COVID,
voice
I couldn't
issues.
say
Same
Really
thing.
couldn't
love
say
that you
goodbye to
guys
my
have
mom.
good relationship. I really love that you guys have good relationships with your dad. If my dad passed away right now, I probably would throw a party. But if my stepdad passed away, it's like Nick. That's my real dad. That's
Yeah,
the guy I
but
really
my
care
stepdad.
about.
I mean,
That's
this
the one
this
that
is
would hurt.
something you guys don't know. I didn't talk to my dad for almost 10
No, yeah,
years.
no,
My
Nick. I
stepdad.
never met my dad till I was 18. So my stepdad is the same as you. My
No.
stepdad's
See,
him.
you're not hearing me. I didn't talk to my stepdad for
Oh,
almost 10 years because we got into a big fight about 10 years ago when I was
that
working in
happens.
labs and shit. I just started getting back in touch with him like in the last couple, a few years before he passed. And because Seb was getting older. And the last time he seen Seb was only about, 9 months old, maybe 10 months old, a year. And then we got into a big fight, haven't hardly talked to him, finally started getting back in touch with him. My brother was always in touch with him. He said, Dad's, getting older. You should get back in touch with him. So I did. And then when I called him, my dad had really bad voice and he couldn't hardly talk. He was, and we always said, well, you got to get that checked. And he said, it's laryngitis. And then he said he wanted to come visit me. And so he would have never called me on the phone because I couldn't hear him. And he didn't like to talk to people because nobody could understand him. And so he would text me every now and then. He'd text me and he was going to come visit me on the February 14th, Valentine's Day. He was coming out. And a couple weeks before it, he gave me his itinerary. My dad was a big itinerary guy, just to know where he's going, when he's coming. And that was the last text I got from him. And then like a couple days later, my brother called and said he passed away. They said, I guess he had lung cancer, throat cancer, and all kinds, and just passed away in his sleep.
He just wouldn't get it checked.
Never got it checked.
That man. He's
My dad not
tough old.
my dad not
That's how
going to
those
the doctor.
dudes are.
My dad not going to the
So-
doctor and it led to a stroke.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're just those old dudes are just so tough. My grandpa actually, his downfall was the doctor. My grandpa got he had gallbladder cancer and pancreatic cancer, and it was he did it. He drank like a case of Pepsi a day his whole life, and slowing down to him was 6 cans a day type shit. But he was a fit dude, old man, one of the best real estate agents in Central Florida. He sold that house on Lake Butler. His office, he led the team that sold that house that was on MTV Cribs. Played basketball. He was a great dude, but he got cancer and he went to the UF specialty center, and then they sent him to an Advent specialist, and basically my grandpa went through a lot of chemo. He ended up getting healthy, and then a year went by and they said he was in remission, and then told him to come in for a checkup 6 months to a year later, and he went in 8 months later because he was losing a little bit of weight, and he was already stage 4 fucking past recovery, and then he died a month into the facility. So I blame that fucking place for telling him to come back 6 months.
One of Jennifer's aunts has cancer, and she just quit treatment. She said she's just not going to do it.
They should have said every 30 days. Fucking, it's cancer. You know how malicious cancer moves.
But there's a lot of people stage 4. You can get over it too.
Oh, you're not wrong, but I also know somebody, and I hope he's okay. I haven't talked to him, but my best friend's father-in-law has blood and bone cancer. He's like stage 3. And that's like terrible kind of shit. Like that's like you're on fucking
Yeah.
fentanyl just to function.
I gotta go get. I want to go get a dermatologist. I got some skin things I need to get checked out. That's what I got to do here, probably next month or so. Let's stop talking about.
That's a good idea.
Let's stop talking about celiac cancer for a little bit. Well, I've been out in the sun a lot. You know, being a surfer in Florida and shit. I definitely got to go get some shit checked out.
Nick, look. Hey Nick, if you got cancer, I got cancer.
Oh, trust me, you didn't see. I ain't taking my shirt off. I got plenty of freckles and all kinds.
You
of
don't got freckles like me.
Are we comparing freckles? Are we comparing?
It's pretty close.
Are we comparing shoulder freckles? Are you comparing shoulder freckles there?
I'm almost black, bro.
You mean tan?
I mean, you can't really see mine that well. But yeah, Veggie, holy shit. I'm worried about you. I'm glad you told your mom about the Discord.
Yeah, I'm outside every day, dude.
Look at that.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
All those are freckles.
Yeah.
You know how many sunburns I got as a kid where I blistered?
See, I'm tan. You're just sunburned.
Oh my god. Yeah, we need something wrong with us. We are fucking comparing freckles.
Yours, and you can't see the red in between mine because there's just too many freckles. Like on the front, it's like a cape. It wraps around like this.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm Irish.
It's like you have a cloak.
I'm Irish. I should have more than you, I guess.
I'm Irish too. I'm like.
I'm Irish 3.
I know my lineage. Like I know my like where it goes. So I'm like one branch is like a baby Native American.
I want to get that spot checked right there. I got a couple spots. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for the dermatologist.
I'm probably like 40% both, like, and then like 10% or 20% some other shit.
Yeah.
But I got freckles everywhere. Like
I know, I do too.
My favorite one when I was a kid is my birthmark, but it faded away. Where is it? Right here? You can't even see it anymore.
We can't see it.
My
birthmark
was a freckle on my birthmark was a freckle on my middle finger. So like kids would ask me what my birthmark was, I'd be like
my birthmark's right above my dick.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't see it usually.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta trim down there really well in order for everybody to see it.
For everybody?
Well, you know, I mean, when you go to the nude beaches.
What the fuck? I have been to Play Linda in Florida. I just lost my crow.
They got new beaches out here too. Usually they're on the cliffs where you have to walk down a million flights of stairs. That way nobody can just sit there and watch everybody. You know.
When I was like, what was I? When I was 19, because I was always older than all my friends, because my birthday, like late, and I started when I was like a little bit older. I was old enough and I already knew because my mom told me about it because she's a hairstylist and she has a bunch of old fucking clients that she used to go out to Play Linda Beach to cut their hair. And Play Linda is like one of the only good beaches in Florida. And when I was like 19, I was like to my friends, I was like, yeah, I know a great beach. I know a great fucking beach. We can go surf. We can do our thing. And we went out there, bro. I took their asses out there. I put my fucking wrestling singlet on. I walked out that motherfucker with my surfboard, and these two dudes, they look left and right. They look like, what the fuck? Because there was like a bunch of young people, but all you see is old ass.
Oh yeah, yeah. You ain't seeing any hotties out there usually. At least back in our day, not back in our day.
All you see is there was a couple of like young people, but all you saw was like really old, crusty ass most of the part. It was so fucking funny.
I'll never forget.
And I just remember.
I remember in Florida, I was like 5, 6, I was 6, 7, 8 years old, maybe 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there probably. And that was the first time I was sitting there, and this giant woman was in front of us. She must have been 600 pounds, right? And she was like laying on her stomach, and she gets up on her knees right in front of me. and she has this like tube top thing, and she goes boom and pulls it down. Her giant boobs go flopping out of it. And then she like swoops them and like hooks them with her thing and rounds them up and pulls them back in. And I see it, and my mom sees me see it, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And my mom just started laughing. And I was like, that's just crazy. Like those boobs are so big and floppy, like they damn near hit the ground. And for a kid 8 years old, I was traumatized. I didn't know what I was looking at.
That's too much. That's too much.
You're like, Mom, are they supposed to look like that?
I was like, yours don't look like that. No, I've never seen anybody anything like that in my whole life. I was like, this was like it was for me as a kid, you know. And my mom was the type. She taught me right. You know, if you see somebody who has an issue, you don't stare at them. But I was like, she never told me if somebody whips their boobs out and they hit the floor. Like I wasn't prepared for that one. That was crazy.
And they hit the floor.
I mean, if it was a little person, a handicapped person, I'm great with all that. But the boobs hitting the floor threw me all the fuck off. I know. I leveled a lot of bush, WW. Back then, when we're walking in there, the bushes was out of control.
Hey, well, I'm strong. Or WW, I'm strong as fuck, bro. I got good drops. I just thought, I feel like that was like he's talking shit.
What are you talking
traps,
about?
bro?
Oh, you're all the way up there?
Hey, bro. I got chops, bro.
Oh, man.
I just got to pull them out.
Oh.
You just got to pull them out. It's all about like your shoulder rotation so you can see it.
Oh, man.
I just don't.
Are we gonna arm wrestle when you guys get here?
Fuck yeah, we are.
I know for a fact left-handed I'll beat all you guys because I'm stronger left-handed. But
no. That's literally what I was about to say too. I was like, I know I'm a right-handed, but I know my left-handed beats most people.
You won't beat me though. I beat big, tall, strong people. Like my left arm's the kind where like even when I don't work out, I can like usually keep up with like a bodybuilder guy. Like it's pretty strong. My right arm, not so much. Where the Durban poison? I don't have any. You know what I got instead of Durban poison? I got white Durban. Yeah, I like that video. What was it? Who was it? Is it either WW or Eric did where I ran up to the door? I need some white Durban. I need some white Durban and butane. And then I just
you started like spinning in the circle.
And then I just sit on the corner of the stoop, just waiting.
It's like you're a mime going down a circular staircase.
I look like I was just really hyper.
That one was hilarious. That one actually made me laugh out loud.
What did you just call it, Mark?
It's like, hang on, I don't have to go get I gotta go get some butane. Then you just start.
Well, I like the one also with honestly, one of the more funny ones for me, and it was just the one line, was when I was smoking with Jake Paul and I stuck the rig in my mouth and then I slapped my hands. I say, that's how you do it.
Right? Yeah. You fucking. Yeah, you put the rig in your mouth. You put the mouthpiece in your mouth.
And then that's how you do it. That little clap was hilarious. All right. I pulled out a big cloud though. You got to admit that with that rig in my mouth. I don't know how I got any airflow, but I did.
You didn't even inhale it. You didn't even inhale it.
Yeah, it was a magic trick. Rump wax? Yeah, we were just talking about rump wax yesterday. Turning hay into gold. I hung out with Rump. I did a video with Rump back in the day. I don't know if you guys ever remember it. I did it over at his. I did a video at his hotel. Man,
Nick is the snake oil guy too.
I remember the first time I met Rump Wax. He's a white dude. He has like gold chains on. He's got fucking gold rings on all of his fingers. Gold. He had a gold Rolex on. I was like, damn.
Cheers, Nick.
It's not something you normally see in California. Cheers, bud. That's like maybe a New York look. All right, load your bowl, short, don't trouble, and string your vaporizers. Pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Dab time. But yeah, Rump and his buddy, they worked together for a while. Then I had Extractor Depot. His Extractor buddy came in and said he split off with them. So I don't know.
God damn. I keep hearing the fucking avocados.
Do.
He's over here getting traumatized. That's why he's not in the hammock.
No, my roommate, it's his hammock. He put it away for the winter. I'm like, what winter?
Maybe he's worried about the avocados coming down and popping a hole in it.
Oh, God, actually.
Yeah, Shido dancing was funny.
That was Shido.
I think Eric said he's going to hop on any minute. Yeah, so you said you're not going to be streaming much longer?
Yeah, once I get back, I'm going to get off. I'll be on early in the morning, though, again.
Yeah, I work tomorrow.
Or I might be on late night tonight. Honestly, guys, I slept a lot today, so who knows? I might even come on at fucking 1 a.m. my time. Never know. I'm on a weird schedule now. The problem with me is I'm always been a third shift guy. I work third shift in a lot of warehouses. And when it passes like 11 o'clock at night, no matter if I can make it past about 11:30, maybe even close to midnight, I hit the second wind and I'm like wide awake. But man, usually about 10 o'clock, I just start falling asleep. So if I can ever make it there, I usually hit the second wind. With Speed and Ice. Well, the thing, Will, as Speed and Ice Poseidon on that AI, they won't allow you to use their likeness. Certain guys you can, like you can use Kobe Bryant sometimes. Sometimes you can use their likeness. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you could use different keywords like looks like, or is like, to get around copyright areas. So, like the South Park one, you have to say, you look like a cartoon character in, and it kind of looks like a South Park episode or you know what I mean? Otherwise you're going to have some issues with some of those copyrights. Remember he was on CNN.
J Hood.
I know. Pinoy grower. I don't know. There's been a lot of guys on it. I mean, shit, guys came and go in this industry. I can't remember every weed guy in it, but
Nick was on the news for Molly.
I was on KTLA. I was on their Molly segment.
He was dabbing Molly.
They even had me talking. That was the coolest thing. Hey, I'm sagging after. I should have got paid for that shit. They had me saying, man, what did I say? It hit me hard. I'm getting hot and sweaty or something like that.
And then we got to find that news segment.
Dude, I know. I've been trying. I know. Is
that real?
Fucking.
Is that real?
Is what real?
What he's talking about.
No, I really was on the news. I was on KTLA. What is it? KTLA 5 or whatever the number is. I was on KTLA.
Yeah.
And I was really on the news. They had this news segment. They were saying Molly's epidemic taken across the world, and then they cut to me on my YouTube video doing a dab, Marine, and then I go, "Oh man, I'm hot and sweaty."
I'm looking for it right now. I got you.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to find. It might have been fucking 10 years ago. I'd have to think it. I don't even know. 8 years ago, 7, 9 years ago.
It was when dads were hot. It was when dads were big, man. But it was hilarious.
It definitely was KTLA, though. I remember that.
Yeah. Like, do people? I don't know. No one does Molly like that.
Okay, I'm gonna 2013.
It's tough. But I don't know. It was a KTLA Molly segment.
Well, there's one in 2013, and that's the latest. The earliest.
It was a video.
Molly, a dangerous KTLA.
If you watch a video, you'll see me pop up because they show me I do it standing up. It was, when I did my stand-up videos where I stood with the Bob Marley in the background. Well, that was the other thing. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
you really think this? I think I even have my Bob Marley thing in the background. Anyway.
8 years ago?
Could have been. Like I said,
I don't know. We've dabbed, and he's been hitting the head since then.
let me think about this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, probably about that. 8 years ago. Wait,
This is gonna be so funny. Find it.
10 years ago. Wait. Yeah, it's probably between 10 to 8 years ago, I'd assume. Well, Mark says he can find anything too, so.
Well, he should have found it.
But man, that was a good.
I'm looking right now. I just started looking.
I know. I used to have it. I had it on one of my phones. I had it saved and shit for a while.
Do you remember what the segment was called?
I don't. I wouldn't. Like I said, it was a Molly segment. I just remember that.
They said you were smoking Molly.
Yeah. Well, no, but no, it was a Molly segment. Then they cut to me smoking, basically. And I mean, I think they might even have said, look, it's getting so rampant. This guy's doing it on YouTube or something like that. It was something insane. I just remember watching it. I remember a lot of my fans and shit hit me up and they go, dude, you were just on the news. Because like I said, I was really popular in Southern California. I was popular everywhere, but Southern California is pretty big. And so a lot of people out here already was watching the news, see me fucking pop up on the news. I fucking want to trip my balls too, seeing it too. And everybody knew what I was just doing dab Marines. That's the worst part. They were like, what the fuck? And then it was funny how they edited it though, where they cut to me saying, man, I'm getting hot and sweaty. Because, they say that's what Molly does to you. Because they were saying Molly's been known to make you overheat. How's everybody doing, guys? Nate lives in Florida.
Okay, the article that used to have the video does not have the video in it.
Yeah.
Is it? We gotta find it, dude.
See, I thought I saw that too, Mark. I thought one day I was looking for it, and I thought I found the article and it didn't have the video either.
It's like, man, that's a really short article, but that's because it's not the article, it's the news segment.
Huh.
I feel like Costanza.
Florida. There's a lot of guys from Florida. Nate lives in Florida. Remember that guy who had the squirrel guy, and he had a glass? He lives in Florida.
Yeah. Well, named Paul.
Florida's lit, bro.
Yeah.
Florida's lit, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with my state. Honestly, Florida's as good as Cali. It's just the weather's shit. But the weather's good when it's good.
Yeah. Out here, we have deserts. In Florida, you have swamplands. I think I'd probably prefer the deserts.
No.
We also don't have the bugs you have. We don't have the reptiles you have. There's some other things. I lived in Florida.
Wait, what reptiles? Because there's like no fucking reptiles.
There's lizards, there's alligators, there's snakes.
Fucking lizards?
Huh?
Lizards, really, bro? You're talking about lizards as a reptile?
I'm just saying, we don't have little lizards here either. And the only snakes we have is a rattlesnake, and they're out in the mountains in the desert. Most people don't go there.
Dude, nobody in Florida gets bit by a fucking snake or a gator unless they're asking for it.
Yeah, they could be
And
popping
that's
up
a
in your
fact.
pool. I
You
used to
know
play
that.
golf in Florida. They'd be in my bunkers. They're just wandering around.
Not anymore. Not anymore, I promise. In the last, like, I want to say like 8 years, they had like 4 open seasons. And I remember my friend from school participating in one, and him and his dad got like 9 gators that year. Like they lowered the population, so that now that's why I go to that when I go to the springs. I'm like chilling because the gators there, they're only allowed to be like 7 foot, and they get it if they get over 8 foot, they remove them, and if they won't let them, if the gator's too aggressive to move, they'll just boomstick them right in the forehead.
I used to go to
It's all across the state now.
I used to go to Busch Gardens and check out the giant gators right as you walked in. It was fun.
Dude, Busch Gardens was, yeah, you're talking about when it was wooden too.
Yeah.
Dude, wooden Busch Gardens was the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're bringing me back.
Yeah.
Now it's all fucking metal and it's lame.
Oh no, it was like
Dude,
a jungle. It was like a jungle when you walked into
Yes.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you walked in and the first ride on the right was the wooden one.
Yeah, yeah. And the gators was right in front of you, those big giant
Nick,
gators.
you're bringing me back to my fucking dude, because they ruined Busch Gardens.
Yeah, there was only a couple rides. There was like one metal flipping roller coaster. I believe it was like yellow or orange or something like that back then, but that was about it. And then they had, like you said, the wooden one, and then they had a lot of like animal exhibits and stuff back then. It was pretty cool.
It was like a really good zoo.
They also had the boat. They had the boat that flipped upside down. Me and my grandpa would be on it, and it would hang you upside down and just hold you there, and you'd be upside down for a second. Sometimes it would like stick there almost, like it was insane. Yeah. That one was a crazy one.
Like guys, if you can't imagine what we're talking about, it's like the thing from fucking Jimmy Neutron movie. That ride they took to space.
Well, some boats at parks only go side to side. The one at Busch Gardens went upside down. I remember one year a kid fell out.
No, it would go all the way around.
Fell out. It was upside down. That. It was holding upside down. The kid fell out, bounced, hit the ground, landed on the wheel, and the thing ran over the guy.
Yep.
That was crazy.
I was like super young when that happened.
Every time that thing would hold you upside down, you would hear change falling, people's shit falling as it was holding you upside down. You're like ding, 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 because they would just have a net under you, and you'd see all your change and everything falling out.
Okay, I'll stand on it forever. Old Island to Adventure and old Universal Studios and old Busch Gardens are way better than what they are now. The rides are, sure, they're still the same rides that they had 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
They just keep redoing them and putting new images.
I remember Disney World. They had this one ride. It was called like Alien Escape, and you were in this room and it surrounded a tube. And they brought in an alien, and it was supposed to be a cute alien, but instead they bring in like a big scary alien, and then he breaks out, and your seats shake, and it feels like he's on you, breaking out, and the lights turn out. My 2 cousins who are younger than me damn near pissed their pants on this fucking ride. It was just like ruined it. I'm pretty sure it was at Disney World. It was either that or Universal Studios. I'm pretty sure it was Disney World.
Did you ever get to do the Men in Black one?
Well, right now, I believe they switched it over, and now it's like a Lilo and Stitch ride, where it's the same concept, but it's a Lilo and Stitch ride.
But did you ever get to here?
No, I never did the Men in Black one.
Really, dude? That was the best pew-pew ride. Like where you get the gun and you get a score against your team?
Yeah.
That was the best one ever. I remember I had like a record in my family for like, my record in my family was like 12K. And it was like the average people get is like 5 or 6 every time.
What up, Eric?
Have you ever been to it, Mark? You've been to Florida, haven't you, Mark?
Mark's looking. He's trying to find it. Trying to find it.
Mark's been looking.
I've been to Busch Gardens.
Oh, yeah?
Like the one in Florida back in the day?
Yeah.
Like how cool. Back in the day?
2008, 2007.
Yep. That was right before they started adding all the Sheikah and all that dumb shit. But those are cool rides.
And then I also went to SeaWorld.
Yeah, I was going to Busch Gardens in like 90, 91, 92, somewhere around there.
Oh shit! Oh, woo, that's way before.
Yeah,
me.
I'm talking about Busch Gardens in like 2003 or 4.
I went a long time ago. But, you know, there were some of those old turtles there that are probably still there. I remember they had a giant tortoise that was like 100 years old. It's probably still there.
Tortoise.
Oh, they said the video was removed. They must have got fact checked.
Yeah, they were probably like, this guy
Yeah, because
they were probably like, this guy isn't doing Molly. Well, honestly, I think a lot of people started commenting on it saying, you know, because I was like, at the time I was pissed. So we probably had a lot of people. I had told everybody I was pissed about it. That's some funny shit. Yeah, I already looked for it. Archived article about it.
Yeah, he's at work. That's his new guys. That's his new Kroger, the clean one.
That's so funny,
Don't
Will.
look like a
Thank you,
Kroger.
Will. That's too funny, though. All right.
oh well.
Yeah, I know exactly. They were like, wait.
It might be on maybe Facebook or something.
Yeah, maybe. I would think that I did. I added it to my Facebook back then because I had a Facebook back then, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Too bad. Well, we all remember it. And for those of you who don't remember it, just picture me standing there doing a Deb Marine saying, man, I'm hot and sweaty.
This is good Molly.
And then them cut to them saying, yep, he's even brazen enough to do Molly on YouTube.
That's crazy, you guys.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, get to work.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Later. What the fuck?
Eric.
What was the point?
All right, load your
What
bowl,
was the
short drugs,
point
rub lunch,
of all
turn on your
that?
vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. It is Monday. Veggie and Eric's going to be out here in less than a week. They'll be here Saturday. Sunday, we're going to have a nice little cookout and then kick the week off.
Yeah. It'd be Jenny to Jenny.
Then we already got kind of everything planned on what we're going to do for the event, so that'll be fun. We were talking about that last night in the Discord.
Yep. We'll probably just get a fat hotel room by the pool.
That'd be cool.
Crazy. I don't care about a fucking deposit at a hotel.
Yeah.
Well, if we're just dabbing, it ain't going to be an issue.
Get like Homewood Suites, man. It'll be good size.
Well, I said there's one right by me, too. With the balcony.
Me and Eric are gonna stay at Cozy Inn, and then we're gonna do the one probably by him, because Cozy Inn's cheaper and pretty chill.
Oh yeah.
You always just sleep on the beach.
Before I come, I'm gonna buy like probably like what should I buy, like 4 bangers?
Yeah, probably right.
No, about 7.
We're not. Everybody's not getting a banger. There's just gonna be bangers for the gauntlet, and then everybody can have a banger out of it.
About
Because they're all gonna, like
18.
all the bangers. Like put it this way, right now, all these bangers we're just gonna stick on those rigs, so it's just gonna come with those rigs, whichever, you know what I mean.
18.
Well, so far, I think, yeah, I mean, there's only going to be so many people anyway. So.
Yeah, it's not even gonna be.
11.
It's gonna be chill this year. This one's in tribute. Next year we're gonna go ham. This year we're going crazy and going up. Next year, this gauntlet's gonna be actually at like an Airbnb. We're gonna do like it legit. Hopefully we can get Justin out here, get some actual tech support.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Shido and G's coming. If they ain't, that'll give me a room to add a couple other people too. So I know Chase wants to go, and Cannabis Soul. So we got that. So we'll kind of play it by ear on everybody else.
Yeah, we know them too. Yep.
All right.
Those are the two we
That
know
cup
about
got
already.
me.
We were talking to. It's gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. You guys got this.
Yeah, you guys, you'll come out. You guys will be out to the next one.
Yeah.
For sure.
We'll get a bigger
Honestly,
spot.
we should
We'll see.
Get a bigger spot for the next one.
Fuck yeah, dude. Honestly, I want to go to Las Vegas next year. I was thinking about going to Las Vegas next year. That would be so fun.
It never is. Here's the thing: when you go to these these weed events,
I only want to hit Las Vegas for the day. I want to hit Vegas for Noah.
Yeah. See, when you go to these weed events out here in Vegas, what happens is you go to the damn weed event, and it's meh. And then all the after sessions usually suck too, because most of them don't even dab or smoke weed. So you just go to these sessions and they're just drinking and doing cocaine and shit. And then there's like no fucking rigs anywhere. And then there's a couple people who want to fucking do a dab or smoke weed, and you're the only one with a rig. And then everybody's trying to track you down because you're the only fucker who brought a rig at this entire fucking weed event. It's literally, this is how it is every fucking time I've ever been to one of these things. And it's like, it's not even a weed event at that point. It's just stupid. Anyway.
When's the last time you went?
Yeah. What was the point?
What do you mean? Every time I've been to them like several times to Extractor Depot. I went to them by myself. Like, you don't understand. The cannabis industry, when you go to Vegas, is all coke addicts. That's all they're fucking doing out there, dude. Anyway.
No, every one of them. Really, most like washers are drug addicts too. Honestly, I've noticed like they're either on ketamine or coke. Or
you go out to these events literally, and I go. They'll be like, "Where's the sesh at? Where's the sesh at?" You go to the sesh, you come in with the fucking rig. Nobody has a rig. Nobody's smoking. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to the bathroom. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not even just one. I've heard about. Yeah.
Anyway,
my friend in Michigan.
And I have nothing wrong. I have nothing wrong with that, but it's just not a weed event, is what I'm getting at.
No, I just want to go. I want to go to Las Vegas to get a good deal on a piece of glass, and then go to get some Vegas in the books.
What's up, Winston?
From the fucking Oklahoma. Yeah, bring your own
sesh. Yeah, no shit.
Type shit. It's honestly like that a lot though, but like, you know, bring a mood mat.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that ain't fun to me.
No,
I'd rather just have my own thing. Because what happens is you're literally every single time I do it, it's like, you know, me and Shido or whatever, whoever I'm with is like, let's go find it. We're trying to find a session, and the sessions we find ain't the kind of sessions we're looking for.
Whoa, shit.
Oh well. But yeah, Justin wants to go to Vegas. I guarantee if you say Vegas, we could probably get my brother out there.
He's annoying us, huh? Is he gonna come for Vegas? And
he'll come for Vegas. I could get a couple guys for Vegas. I just been there so many fucking times. All right, load your bolt, George. Turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots. Get your dabs ready.
Once it's enough. Once is enough. It's fucking overpriced.
Mark, you've been going to the casinos like every other fucking week.
Well, see, Mark, that's the opposite. I've been going to Vegas since 1996, and it used to be a lot cheaper. They didn't used to not have to pay for parking in every fucking casino. You know, I mean, now everywhere you go, you have to pay for parking. Yeah, and the prices are just skyrocketed. Back in the day, I was there right before they were digging the hole for the Bellagio. You know, Luxor was brand new. Mandalay Bay wasn't even there yet. And then if you go over to Fremont Street, they actually had good deals. If you go to Old Vegas, you get the 99-cent shrimp cocktails. And I mean, you know, you still could get really cheap blackjack, you know. You could get single-hand blackjack, single-deck blackjack, and all kinds of good deals. But nowadays, it's just so fucking... Oh, the other difference is, back in the day, if you went out into Vegas, especially in the late 90s, it would be dead. Just completely dead from about 11 o'clock until like 9 o'clock at night. Just dead. No matter where you go, dead. And about 9 o'clock at night, it really fucking picked up. And literally then you know, 3 in the morning, you'd walk out, the streets would be packed, the casinos would be packed. You wouldn't know what time it was. You know, it was crazy back then. And so you could be up all night. Everything would be open, rocking and rolling. And it was just like fucking, you didn't know if it was, you know, 4 in the morning or if it was 10 at night. It was crazy. Nowadays, you go there after midnight, it's all dead. It's like either you're inside gambling or you're in a nightclub. It's just dead. It's just a total different vibe.
Yeah, that's phones. That's what phones did.
Well, it's a more family friendly too. That's the other thing. They did that with like the Treasure Island used to be really sexy, and then they made it more kid friendly, and you know they got rid of it.
All right, I gotta get out of here.
All right, take it easy, Mark. Jesse,
I
have a
gotta
good day,
start
guys.
worrying about dinner.
All right,
Jesse's not here.
I got sushi coming. All right, have a good one, Mark.
Yeah, I'm about to eat in a second. Too,
I thought I heard her. Later, guys.
What kind of sushi you getting? What kind of sushi you tell them to bring you?
Whatever. I think probably a TNT roll and something else.
She knows you, so it's probably gonna be something fire.
Yeah, she knows what I usually get. Ooh.
Was it from where you getting it from? Shabu Shabu has sushi?
No. There's a sushi spot right across the street. We
Do
got
shabu-shabu?
more than Shabu Shabu. No. Shabu Shabu is its own restaurant.
It's just the meat. It's just the barbecue one. They don't have like their own sushi in there.
They don't have sushi in there. No. They got takoyaki.
Ooh,
That's really good. And I mean, they got some cooked stuff like fried wontons and stuff. They don't have sushi though. But I said I got a sushi spot across from me. I got another place called Lemonade, little sandwich spot right there. And then we also got we got Ruth Chris right there, and we got North Italia right there, and then we got Houston's right there too. So we got a lot of restaurants right within walking distance of me.
yeah, Tapenyaki's fire, dude.
Not tapenaki, takoyaki. It's the little fried octopus balls.
That's good, but I know teppanyaki.
Teppanyaki good too. No, these are like little balls. Little balls. They're like kind of like a pancake type batter, and it's got octopus in it, and then they got the mayonnaise and the sauce on top with the little flakes. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that, Big Perm. But when I get back from Cali, I'm gonna buy a fucking console so it'll be easier to stream, and I won't get all this bitrate lag, and then I'll be able to play that and GTA. Nick can already play it, but Nick said he doesn't want to.
What, the new GTA?
He said, why would I play Battlefield when I like the new Black Ops?
Yeah, I want to get the new Black Ops. But yeah, Houston's is really good. If you ever been to Houston's, they got a lot of good food. But yeah, I got a lot of good restaurants.
You were talking about
there.
octopus. You were talking about octopus. We just added the clams linguine to our menu because we were just waiting to do it. Dude, I made one yesterday. It's so fucking good, dude. Oh, imagine like a white clam sauce with clams in it, like 6 or 8 clams.
Yeah.
But there's a good 4 volume ounces of fucking clam necks chopped up in the sauce too. Like that shit, I was eating that yesterday, dude. That shit was so fucking good, dude.
Clams are okay. I'm not a huge clam fan. Clams and mussels are the two. I'm like,
linguine, clams linguine.
But I mean, yeah, I could eat it in that. I can eat it in that. Those are the two. I'll eat them. I'm not a huge fan of clams and mussels and.
You don't like
sea urchin?
oysters?
I'm not a huge sea urchin fan, but I do love oysters. I love oysters. Yes,
I fucking love oysters.
I like raw oysters. Fried. I ain't a big fried oysters fan. I like raw oysters though.
Yeah, raw oysters with it's anybody's choice because all hot sauces are different.
Yeah.
But a nice mignonette, like a nice shallot, garlic, onion, vinaigrette.
That's good. Well, I like a horseradish. I like a nice shredded horseradish on it. Maybe a little cocktail sauce, hot sauce. Really good.
dude. When
Lemon,
I
a
worked
little
at
bit of
this place,
lemon.
Luke's,
Got to get
dude.
a little lemon on it.
Yep. When I worked at this place, Luke's, we got every like 2 days we get a new shipment of like six different cases of oysters from like all across the country. And when I was shucking there, dude, like on Thursdays, it'd be like it'd be like a happy hour all day thing for oysters. So that's like $12 dozens. So like people were coming in and going ham on oysters. So I'd be like in there shucking, and like I would on God, every dozen I'm eating two.
Hmm.
Oh, dude, I missed that job. I lost that job because they put this kid at sous chef, and he walked around with his like clipboard on his first day,
Yeah.
and I got so mad at him, and I went off on him, and then they told me the other like the next day they were like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work if you can't get along with him. I was like, then it's not gonna work.
It was funny. I went to this restaurant. It was an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant out here, and I went to it because one of the things they had on their menu was oysters. And
Ooh.
and I got there and it had a sign up and said, "No, all you can eat." Now, remember, if you eat too many oysters, you could possibly get sick. And I ate about 2 dozen of them, and then I stopped there. I was like, I ate more other stuff. I was kind of thinking, I didn't know if I wanted to see how many oysters I could possibly eat that day. Usually a dozen's how many I get. I usually get like an appetizer. I'll get like a dozen of them. So 2 dozen was a lot to add on to everything. Uh, but yeah, fish market. If you guys really want really good oysters, if you're out here, go to Redondo Beach Pier, and they got a fish market right there, and they have the fish there and the oysters, and you can either buy it raw, take it to your home or restaurant and cook it,
Oh
or
shit, we should just go. Is that
or
close to your house?
Redondo Beach isn't super close, but there's a lot of good sushi
Oh,
spots here too. But this place is where it's like where you can they can cook it for you, and then you go to the picnic tables, and they have
oh,
newspapers. Lay out a whole bunch of newspapers, and you can just eat it right there.
I love places like that, dude.
Yeah.
When I went to the flea market in Georgia, there was a Mexican spot like that, and that's where I tried tacos de lengua the first time, dude. Like, dude, I love cow tongue tacos, dude. They're so fire.
Yeah. But yeah, that place is real good. That was the place I ate my first live sea urchin. So they'll cut the tips off all of the sea urchin and cut it open, and you'll set it there, and you'll see it still kind of
Is it any good?
moving around. I ain't a big fan of it. It's really salty, but I mean, it's okay. Honestly, I'm not probably a huge fan of an oyster raw. So, I mean, maybe if I eat it with something else, I might like it. You know what I mean? Because, I always put something on my oysters too. I just ate it raw, and I wasn't a huge fan of it raw. That's for sure. I just did because I thought it was
too
cool. I just wanted to see it wiggle around while I ate it.
too much like the ocean.
Yeah, real salty. But I don't even like it on sushis and shit. Every time I got it on like sushi and shit, I've never been a big fan of it. So I knew what it was.
Every seafood
Well, I
is
know what
good
it
to
tastes.
me.
No, that was the
I
first
don't
time I
think
ate
I've
it.
never
Now
liked.
I ate it since then a few other times and still haven't liked it.
I don't think I've ever not liked a seafood. Honestly, I don't think I can actually sit here and tell you I've not liked a seafood. But I don't like salmon anymore, unless it's in a sushi. I
Eel's
can't
really
eat cooked
good.
salmon.
Eel's really good.
Eating I want to try eel, but cooked salmon I just can't do anymore unless it's like covered in Old Bay because it's just I've had it too much.
I agree.
Unless you put it in like a red sauce or like in a vodka sauce.
You know what I
You
do?
know what I
You know what
mean?
I
Do
do for
like
my families is I do a lemon pepper.
see that might help because I can't eat salmon anymore, bro. Like cooked salmon is just I ate it so much as a kid. It was is a cheap fish. My mom would buy like 3 or 4 fillets, throw them in the freezer, and that's like 2 days worth of food each one.
I think the
Like,
lemon pepper is good on a lot of fish. I used to do that on tilapia
oh
even.
fuck yeah.
Tilapia's
You don't even have to
fire.
buy lemon pepper. You just grab a lemon, cut the wheels, heavy black pepper,
Yeah.
trout. Dude, when we used to just go catch some trout from the little creek, my mom loved it because me and my little friend, we'd catch like 6 or 7 trout and bring it back to my mom gutted. And my mom would just wrap them in fucking tinfoil, put a lemon wheel in each one, a piece of thyme in each one, a clove of garlic in each one, some salt, wrap it in tinfoil, and throw them on the grill with some corn.
Yeah.
And then we just open the tinfoil and eat it out of there with a fork, dude. It was so good. I love that shit.
I still miss the big beef ribs in Florida they used to have at the barbecue spots. They'd have these little trailers on the side of the roads.
Oh yeah.
And they'd give you them wrapped up in newspapers. I remember feeling like I was on the Flintstones as a kid. Out here, you usually don't get that. You know, they're usually pork ribs or whatever. If they're beef ribs, they usually chop them up. Florida, they kept them like fucking like a rib of the cow, like you got half a cow.
There's a couple spots still that do have the big rib spots,
Man,
like Four Rivers, Bubbaloo's.
Those is cool.
Dude, the peanut boils. Like fucking boiled peanuts that have like the potato. It's like basically a roast. It's got potatoes and jalapenos and chunks of cauliflower, but it's like a bunch of spicy fucking boiled peanuts. That's all over this town right next to me, Eatonville. Dude, I'd love that shit.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. I like salmon. That's pretty
dill.
fun.
Yeah, dill's good. See, but dill like Will's, then I'm just gonna make like a béarnaise. You know what I mean? Some lemon, dill, whip it up.
Well, you know, boiled peanuts
like,
for me.
yeah,
boiled peanuts
exactly.
for me
I'll
was
get
on the
flavor
side
fatigue.
of the road in Georgia, North Georgia, as you're heading to Helena.
Dude,
you'd
that's
see them.
actually
You'd
the
see
only
them on
other
the side
spot
of the
that's
road,
good.
fucking, and they'd get them in a brown bag for $5 out of a big fucking metal container,
big old kettle. Dude, yeah. I love how you said that too, because I got one when I was going to the Vidalia Onion Festival. So I probably got one from one similar to you, but it was a big old foam cup in a big old brown bag. It was $5, and it was just mad spicy peanuts, and they were so good, cooked to perfection. They were big too. Georgia had big peanuts.
Yeah, they were
Florida
a different
has
type
good
of. They're a
peanuts, but
different
Georgia
type of
had big
peanuts. They're
ones.
like a purple peanut. I forget what kind they are, but yeah, they're a different peanut. But it's a fucking fire fucking peanut.
Yeah, Georgia's got some good shit. And I remember going to the like racetracks on the way. We'd get those shits in Georgia too. He's right.
Yeah, I lived in Gainesville. We'd drive up to Helena, and you'd go through the mountains, and our car was a piece of shit. And it'd start overheating and all kinds of shit going through the mountains. The brakes, my mom would be riding the brakes going down the mountain. We'd be our brakes would be going out. I mean, it was fucking like, life or death trying to get to fucking Helena. But the car would be overheating. We'd see a boiled peanut, a guy on the side with that big kettle, and stop on the side and eat some boiled peanuts, let our car cool down a little.
Yeah. My mom did that when she had the fucking what was that shit? The Chrysler Stratus or Dodge Stratus or some shit.
Yeah.
My mom had one of those when I was like 6 or 7, and we used to go to the beach all the time. And it overheated one time, and she's like, perfect timing. Went to the fucking boiled peanut, dude. We sat there for like an hour, and then we left right to the beach and surfed. I remember that shit was so funny.
We had a big
like, yep, perfect.
77 Ford LTD. 2-door. Each door on that car weighed like 400 pounds. If you park that car on any kind of a slanted hill, you can't get out the door. And because that door was so fucking heavy, and then the other door would just go flying open. You'd have to get 2 people to push the damn door back closed. Man, that car was a fucking giant piece of shit. It was white, but man, it was made out of steel. It was like a little missile. I don't think anything could do it. My dad was hitting all kinds of shit with that car. That car could not get stopped. All right, guys. Looks like everybody is back. I'm going to eat some lunch, hang out with the family, dude. Thank you for coming on, Veggie and everybody. Oh, yeah, Maine lobster truck. Anytime I see that, we have a lobster truck that come in every now and then. If it's a Maine lobster one, I always get that one. All right, guys. Stay high, stay faded, and stay tuned, guys. Have a good one, guys. Later, Veg.